Neiho, and welcome to a new episode of Conacol 2020, the series in which I show you or teach you or practice something about Conacol every day of the year. I am Carlitos from Slovenia, and this is what I have prepared for today, March the 9th. Takita tom tadigina ton ding ding takita tom tadigina ton takita tom tadigina ton ding ding takita tom tadigina ton takita tom tadigina ton takita tom tadigina ton ding. Hooray! We finally finished this series of simple tirmonams that we started on episode 64. And you will agree with me that I saved the best or the worst for the last. I mean, the worst as in most difficult. So, this was another tirmonam that lasted one avartanam long, with the particularity that this one was rendered in Sankirna Nadai Kilkalam. That means that each beat of Aditalam we subdivided in 9 units. Okay, 9. That is very unusual in the Western tradition, in the Western European tradition. So that to me, at least, this was by far the most difficult, but we'll get there. Another important thing is that since every beat of Aditalam is subdivided in 9, that means that the total length of beats or aksharas is 72. And now, when you see the progression from the very first tirumana up to this one, you can see finally how it all comes together. We started with a tirmanan that was rendered at 4 subdivisions per beat. That was Chaturashanada Kilkalam, and that was 5, 1 gap, 5, 5, 1 gap, 5, 5, 5. Then we went to 6, 2, 6, 6, 2, 6, 6, 6, but it was rendered at 5 subdivisions per beat, and so on until today, that we have a phrase for 10, a pause of 6, 2 phrases for 10, another pause for 6, and then finally 3 phrases of 10. And it's rendered, as I said before, in Sankirna Nadai Kil Kala. And for those of you who are just staring blankly on the screen, on the episode of March the 3rd, my birthday, I explained everything you need to know about these different ways of subdividing Aditalam or any other talam, and also how to count them and how they relate to each other by using a couple of graphs. So it is worth that you check it. It's a slightly longer episode than these ones, but se splaća gledat, as we say in Slovenian. And how are we going to recite this? Well, by using the most simple beats that we can find. That is, for the phrase of 10, we use the most simple one, which is takitatom tadikinatom. And by most simple, I mean the default phrase. Again, if you don't know what that is, go to the playlist Conacol 2020 Basics, and you'll see, I think it's episode 13 or 14, something like that. Well, where I explained all of these phrases, that the standard language, what is the standard language to recite phrases in Conacol, and also gaps. Speaking of gaps, our phrase for a 6 gap, we are simply doing ding, ding, because we want to keep things simple, because everything else in this tirmanam is not simple. Before we start reciting it, I want you to have a look at the transcription here to my right, or to your left, and because this is really important that you know where the beats are broken. Because, imagine that you have phrases that are 10 beats long, but you only have 9 per beat. So, of course, the beginnings and ends of these phrases are all going to fall all over the place until as with every other tirmonam in this series, we get to the second gap of 6, because that is always our anchor. That is the downbeat of the 5th beat or the first drutam when we do like this. So in beat number 5, we know that we need to get there with ding, ding in this particular one. That's a great feature of this series. I don't know who thought of that, because it's awesome and it really helps a lot. So enough of that. We're going to do it slower, and I'm going to do the subdivisions of the beat itself so that we can more easily find out where we are. The subdivisions in this particular NARAI are 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 3. And in Conacol is taka, 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 takita, taka, 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 takita, which is what you see in Adetalam to the left of your screen. So 2, 2, 2, 3 is how we're going to subdivide each beat, and that will make things much easier, especially when you are starting. So enough of these, so many words, and let's just do this. Taka 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 takita taka 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 takita taka 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 takita taka 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 takita takita tom tadikina tom ding ding takita tom tadikina tom takita tom tadikina tom ding ding takita tom tadikina tom takita tom tadikina tom takita tom tadikina tom ding. So this is, yes, by far the most difficult of these if you are anything like me, and I practiced this for months until I got it correct without needing this training wheels. But you can do it too. Most people are smarter than me, so you can do that as well. Anyway, that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll start something else, which at this time of the day today, I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. So thanks a lot for watching this video and the series before. You're welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel or to like my page on Facebook. And of course, to leave any comments, questions, doubts, or corrections you might have down here in the comments. So that's all. I have been Carlitos from Slovenia. Thanks a lot for watching, and I see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.